Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 6 Remastered. Continuing our Iron Man run here on Expert. Let's make sure I get the right save game file. N91, okay, it's already set. All right, excellent. So we're getting ready to go into the pyramid. All right. Holy moly, that's a lot of Amazuli. All right, priestesses. Set these with a whirlwind. Hide. Hey, Zombo, welcome in. How are you doing? And we'll nuclear blast. Let's do power 4. Trilogy Iron Man hype. That's right. Nice. Duncan detects something. Okay. Light heals. No, I don't want to equip. I don't want to equip light heal potions. Not sure I have any light heals anywhere else. I'll just put them here on the board. Hey there, Bo. Welcome in. How are you doing today? It's going great here. You're doing good too? I'm glad to hear that. Building a computer chair. Ooh, nice. When you say building, do you mean like putting together from parts that were pre-made, or are you creating it like as a carpenter? Fireball. Yeah. Assembling. Okay, gotcha. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that either, Bo. Let's keep training. Nuclear blast. And we got a scroll. Armor plate, okay. It can't go that way. Lots of natives. Let's try power 3. See if that's enough. It is for the most part. There's a few that survived. Okay, this is the chest. We need to come back here later. Once we have the gloop splotch. Hey Cody, welcome in. How are you doing? Wizarding hard or hardly wizarding, he says. We are wizarding hard. I don't know any other way to wizard. Okay, let's see if we've been here before. Yes, we have, but we have not been this way. You doing well? Glad to hear it. It's your day off and finally have a minute to work on your game. Cool. Is this the same game that you released and that you put notes on, like download links on the Discord, or is this something different? Okay, do I want to go that way to get that first? Yes. Yeah, it's the one you did back in October. You did the alpha. Yeah, the snowball game. Cool. I don't know. I don't think I can blind these. Did you ever come up with a name? I remember you mentioned that name that one time. I thought it was cool, but you weren't sure about it. You've mostly been working on a sprite sheet for it, so expect an HD update pretty soon, followed by hopefully more frequent updates now that the graphics are out of the way. Cool. Yeah, that's a big deal. The graphics are one of the biggest pain points with the game for sure. 7 and Missouri. Snow down. Okay, cool. It's been growing on you good. Can't go that way. That's not the right way. That's the last place we have to go. Alright, let's see here. This isn't right either. That's the second to last place we have to go. Okay. Go back here then. Let me make sure I didn't get the bag of sand yet. I don't think I did. Oh. Okay. Gone both ways here. Go back down here. Okay. So we're back to here. This time we're gonna go right. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome in. How are you? Just in time for the ladies, that's right. The natives, they're restless. Okay, here we go. Gloop splotch time. Now I have to figure out if I have any preparatory spells. I think I am going to use armor plate scroll. Part 11 looking good, Mr. Spock says. I hope you're well. I am. Good. Glad to hear it. And yes, I am. Alright, we're going to do a Superman. Let's get an acid bomb on it. And a firestorm. This is going to be overkill, but I'd rather do overkill. There's the gloop splotch. Okay, we also need to get the bag. Empty bag. Yowzer. Failed to hide in shadows, even though no one was around. That's pretty funny. All right, so let's see. Magic screen, get that back on. There we go. Oh boy. Well, the good news is it's only daggers. And we got our empty sack. Okay, let's go fill the empty sack with sand. Probably just a regular spear, but let's check it. Short spear. So this could be one-handed, but you don't have anybody wanting to use a extended range one-handed spear. Okay. Empty sack. You fill the empty sack with sand. He's not overloaded. That's good news. Now we have to go back to the room. Here. Yeah, this is not the right way. I did it again. Wrong way. That's the second to last place. That's where it gets really dangerous with all the undead. I don't think that's the right way either. Lots of squeaky doors. They need WD-40 on this. Okay. Gloop splotch. Who has it? The mage? No? There it is. Alchemist. Chest is caught in the gloop. And here, oh, well, magic screen doesn't actually work against traps in Wizardry 6 and 7, but I'm still doing it. Disarm. Oh boy. Well, the only thing we know is that it's not magic sparks. Can't be spectral ray. But it can be any of the others. Oh. Okay, which one don't I want to set off? I don't want to set off Basilisk Guy or Kiss of Death. Toxic Gas I'd be fine if it gets set off. So let's guess that it is Basilisk Guy. Okay, it's Toxic Gas. I'm fine with that. Hey Sayata, welcome to the stream. How are you? Staff of Hypnosis. I have a use for that probably. Flash Powder, we definitely can have a use for that. Totally off topic, but the new Star Trek Voyager game is released in 8 days. Cool. Have you seen it? Like, have you played a preview of it or anything? I don't think he's still qualified for this, yeah. Not bad. Glad to hear that. You're staring at your Steam list trying to pick a game for the hell. Analysis paralysis, huh? Shield of Bashing. Okay, this actually isn't bad. Priest can get some extra attacks in with this. I like it. You just download the demo. Looks like Fallout Shelter style ship and shelter building with space combat and actual space stories. Cool. Are you a big Star Trek Voyager fan? So like you'll know all the lore and everything? Always makes games more fun to play if you know all the lore. Can't claim that you've only seen the show entirety twice. Well, that's still really good though. I mean, you'll still have a lot of knowledge. You'll probably be like, "Oh, I remember that name." Okay, so we're ready to go to the temple now. Using that bone key. Bo says new Star Trek games? Very intrigued. Seen all the classic Star Treks twice? Yeah, I'm still working on those. Oh, this is not the right place. Yeah, I have not watched all the Star Treks. I'm in the season 2, I think, of the first series, and I plan to watch every series all the way through. Just I have a hard time finding time to do it because I'm usually working on stuff. Let's see. I should be able to go past this. Yeah, this is the upstairs. We're not ready for that one yet. Yeah, Bo, I did start. I started, I had already watched more than I thought I had of the first generation or whatever it's called. What do people call that one? I know it was just Star Trek, but they have a name. The original series or something? Um, so I think I'm in season 2, maybe. I've seen, I don't know, 20 something episodes, I think. And then I'll move on to the next series. Hey, Sever, welcome in. How are you doing? Wizardry Forte, he says. Oh, wow. Thanks so much, Sever. Just gifted a tier 1 sub to Tech Guy Bo, which is hilarious because Bo usually will use his Prime sub. That is very kind of you, Sever. Thank you for that. He says, hey, WTF. Oh, that's funny. We caught Bo sleeping. Syed says, for many hours, mate. So many hours. Loved it. Yeah, thanks again, Sever. I really appreciate that. And now Bo can use his Prime sub on someone else he likes. That's great. Let's see here. Fireball. Power 6. Star Trek is one show that would have you going to sleep at night thinking about aliens, space, and life. Hey, stuck in the 2000s. Welcome in. Ooh, she just fireballed us. How are you doing? Yes, indeed. Wizardry 6 has got several sets of them. There's the sirens, there's the fairies, there's the natives. They're all different. E.W. Bradley loved it. Ooh, psionic blast scroll. Definitely good for the fighter. Nice. He's my scribe. Okay, nobody's overloaded? Okay, good. Miss Fox says, it's how this game gets you, yeah. Hey, Jaforeign, welcome in. How are you doing? Did anybody give Severb a shout out yet? Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, okay. I think someone shouted him out already. Okay, thanks, Mr. Spock. I missed it with all the commotion. And Jaforeign said, I have to scroll back up. Star Trek was very Western to me. Yeah, stuck in the 2000s. I remastered this in the Wizardry 7 engine. So I recreated all the content for Wizardry 6 using Cosmic Forge Editor in the Wizardry 7 engine. And that's what we're playing here. Master. Okay. Yeah, thanks for doing the shout out, Mr. Spock. You did. You beat Jimmy. I don't think Jimmy's even here. He would have said something by now. All right, let's see. Something's not right. I don't know if I'm going the right way. Yeah, we are. Okay, good. Oh, this area is super, super dangerous. We're doing an Iron Man run of this on Expert, by the way, for those wondering. So if we die, it's over. We start all over. I'm doing an Expert Iron Man attempt through all 3 games, Wizardry 6, 7, and 8. Severb says the original series was shot on the sets that Paramount used for Westerns, and actors like DeForest Kelley had been in many Westerns before. Yeah, now that you say that, that makes sense, because I've noticed there's a lot of, like when they go on other planets, they're often in like a very desert mountain area. All kinds of mountains and stuff, like smooth rocks, I would say. And lots of dirt and desert areas. That makes sense. Miss Fox is true, and in the city on the edge of forever, they walk past the barber shop from the Andy Griffith Show. Oh, really? I think I've seen that episode. That name sounds familiar. That's funny. Here we go. Oh, this area. It's so dangerous. Oh no. I should have backed up. I was supposed to back up there. What? Now we gotta try to get everybody healed up. And actually, I don't want the priest to be spending all his spell points. because we're going to need to do some dispelling. I have a few magic cookies I'm probably going to use. Okay. I am going to heal from here. It's safer. Alright, and then let's eat a few bread rolls or roasted corn. Okay. Now, do I need to go back here? Don't think so. Okay, I actually want to fall in the pit here. Here we go. Miss Fox is another fun fact. The TV show Becker from the 90s with Ted Danson is filmed on the original Star Trek set location. I'll be darned. Okay, let me see. I think I have a Dispel Undead scroll. Use that. And then this one. Spell power 5. And we should be good. Okay. Sayata says, I love all these facts. Giant ants. Okay. Fine with that. Much preferred to the undead. We can nuke these. Oh, my magic screen wore off. Okay, there's only 4. We're good. Fact. Let's use our scroll on this. We don't want those casting fireball on us. Okay. Yeah, priest, you're gonna have to do it. There we go. There's gonna be 2 fights we have to do here. Do you have it? Yeah. Ooh, boulder sticks? Okay. Those are good. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. Put this back on the alchemist when we're done. Okay. So this fight will just be a normal undead fight. Oh. Well, we're gonna nuke these. Now we got the boss fight. Oh, alchemist level, clutch timing. Let's see. So many choices. Earthquake. We're getting earthquake. I do have 2 apples. So you eat 1, priest eat 1. I don't have any golden apples, do I? Okay, here we go. Amen, Tut-Butt. Okay, we're gonna do a double dispel undead on these because sometimes it doesn't work. You're gonna hide. You're gonna dispel. Hide. Let's do an earthquake. Let's see, we cast up to 4. Let's go with 3. And you're gonna do freeze all and try to freeze them. Because they should not be very cold resistant, if at all. So paralyze them. Okay, we're good. They didn't resist. There's 1 left. He's paralyzed. Hey, Dark Savant, welcome in. How are you doing? We got lots of goodies. Says just in time to see the classic switcheroo move from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah. Okay, we're probably gonna have to leave these and then pick them up in a second. Oh, monk level up. Nice. Nah, I'm gonna do ninjutsu. I can train oratory easier. Okay, he will get a spell this level up. Looks like he's getting 5th level spells. Oh, Sonic Blast. That's what we're taking. Now, I also want to see if he's qualified for Basilisk guy yet. Nope. Okay, we're going to drop the Devil Dust over here. You can free up a little bit of space. You're doing good? Glad to hear that, Dark Savant. I am doing great. Thanks for asking. Jaforan says, I hope we speak Povitos? What is that? Okay, we got some Onks. Onk of Fire. That's always good. I'll take that over the Ring of Protection. Amulet of Life. Nice. Not only does this have like 7 resurrections, but gives you some life force resistance. He has nothing. It's on the monk. Okay, what else did we find? I'm just gonna get rid of this for now and free up some space. There's some Ox. Aka Dexterity. Cool. That's going on the fighter. Let's see here. Put this back on. This back. On the helmet. Titanium helm +2. So this can go on the mage. They'll lose a tiny bit of magic resistance here, but it's worth it for him to have a 3 armor class on the head. Before it says it's the language Indiana Jones could not speak to the native invaders. Ah, okay. Interesting. Hey, says Tam, welcome in. How are you doing? Cody says, have you ever checked out the game Noita? Yeah, I've streamed that probably 6 or 7 times, Cody. Using a gamepad. It's been probably 2 years. It's been quite a while since I streamed that. Ankh of Might. Anybody at 18 strength? No. I'm gonna go ahead and use it now. Okay, perfect. And then we got 2 more items to pick up here. You just got into it and finished it for the first time the other night. Really cool game. Yeah, it is cool. Another Aka Dexterity. Put this on the Alchemist. It's different every time you play it, which is cool. A Monkey Stab. I think this might give us an armor class bonus. Let me see something. This here. Yeah, it's an armor class bonus. I think I'm going to keep that equipped. Now we got to move something to relieve some weight. Perfect. Okay. And now we got to see who has the bag of sand. Priest. Clay idol figurine is resting within an alcove enshrined with dried flower petals, bones, and glass beads. Leave this alone. We're going to exchange. You definitely snatch the idol and replace it with the sandbag so smoothly that even the flowers remain undisturbed. Get the idol of Maumamu Now we gotta get out of here without dying. Okay, that's still there, so we gotta go this way. You like coming up with the wands? Yeah, it was really cool, all the different combos you could have. Pretty neat effects. We made it. Oh, nice. Now we get to meet the Amazulu Queen. If we can find her. Let's see, what should be here? Possibly. Yep. Alright, cool. The head of a strange beast is hewn in the center of a circular emblem on top of the gate. Although somehow the face looks oddly familiar. Okay, I'm gonna try to rest a second here. Not dispelling it. Alright, do that one more time. Alright, we're gonna have to give her a gift. Fancy headdress. I am the queen of the Amazulu. Who dares enter our sacred grounds? Have you come to take the rock? No. Did you bring me an offering? Yes. Lay your gifts before me. Okay. Let's see what we can give her. I give her a hypnotize scroll. Thanks. Alright. She should be happy. Mama Moo demands a sacrifice tonight. Girl in the spooky mask approaches you and whispers, "Want a deal?" Yes, we have lots of stuff we want to sell. And then we want to see what you have. Still holding on for those for now. Don't think I'm going to throw those. Okay, all that we want to keep. Get rid of the staff of hypnosis. Rainbow darts. Zizka star. Cutlass of the Damned. And Ring of Protection. Alright. See what you got. A Reaping Morning Star. It's funny, she's selling Cutlass of the Damned too. A Zweihander. That's actually an upgrade over the Flamberg. Titanium War Axe. Hammer +1. Spider Boots. We don't have a ninja. E-stock. Some arrows. Bombs. There's a tower shield for 10,000. But only the fighter can use that. Stack of Gates actually isn't bad. Infinite summons, low-powered summons. Book of Ice Shield, Book of Airs. Siren's Wail for the Bard, that's insanity. Diamond Jet with Bard Jones, okay. I think I'm going to buy the Staff of Gates for the Mage. Or actually, it probably makes more sense on the Alchemist. And then we have 8,500. Do I want to get the Zweihander? I think so. That Book of Protection might be armor plate, which I don't have. That might actually be a smarter investment. I think it is. Where'd it go? There it is. Nice. Okay, and then Staff of Gates we're going to put on the Alchemist. The other option, actually, I could have that in the Bard's inventory. Or the Monk's inventory. And then they can use infinite summons while they hide. I think that makes more sense. Let's put it on the Monk. Okay. Alright, we got a Mound Movement fight coming up here. We're going to use Hazard Shield, so we don't need the Foot Powder. Except to find who has that scroll. You can have your first usage of the Staff of Gates. Two skeletons appeared. Okay, here we go. There it is. Here he is. So you have come for the rock, and I shall slay you. Okay. Let's try to see if we had a fire shield scroll. I don't see one. So, attack. We'll try to silence him. It's not likely to work. You have fire shield. Cast power 7. Bard. I'm gonna have you hide. Alchemist. Let's get a toxic cloud on him. And Sever, do anti-magic. Silence didn't work. We got fire shield up. Oh, Sever fizzled anti-magic. No. Oh. I'm glad we got fire shield up at least. That was not the time to blunder, Sever. Tough break, yeah. What the heck? Come on, get good. There we go. Happy tries to cast, his chance of fizzling goes up tremendously. There we go, he fizzled his firestorm. Which is good, because that would have been nasty. Nice. Yeah, we got it. Hey, Draconic Dude, welcome in. How are you doing? You need to get lasagna cooking. All right. We got more goodies. Mage level. Hmm. Uh, Thinking about late game here. And the next Wizardry 7. I think I'm going to get Air Pocket. Okay. Alright, we'll have to give her another gift. Oh, let's ID what we found. Ooh, Lyre of Voids. So that's anti-magic in an instrument. That is fantastic. We got a Vulcan hammer, speaking of Mr. Spock. Fighter Priest, this will go on the Priest. Upgrade. Let's see here. Short Spear +1. I may hang on to that if I decide to move the monk back. Chieftain's Scepter. I'm going to sell that. Well, actually, it will give us an attribute increase. Titanium Gauntlets, that's going on the mage. Nice. And Plate Gravier. It's only for the fighter, and I think he already has something better, right? He has the Chimel Pants, which isn't as good armor class, but it gives some decent resistance bonus. Like 10% air and maybe cold. Let me identify this real quick. %, cold and air. Ooh. What is the Bard wearing? Okay, Bard, you're getting these. We're swapping it out. You get these. Fighter puts on Plate Gravier. That's pretty good. You're doing well, Draconic Dude. Nice. Glad to hear it. So you're making some lasagna, huh? Traditional lasagna? So this increases something. I'm trying to remember what it is. I feel like it might be vitality. I don't remember. Let's have the monk do it. No, he's not going to be able to. Who can use this? Priest can. Gosh, if it was piety, that'd be a waste. I don't think it's piety. Yeah, it was vitality. Good. You get in 2 vitality that way. Okay, we're all equipped now. It's a meat based with cheese and tomato base. Cool. Okay. Gotta give her something else. Slow scroll. Yes, we do. We have some more stuff to sell before we head to the next area. Keep all that. Miss Spock likes the ready-to-bake ones from Aldi, the lasagna. We're keeping all that. So this. Okay. Anything we want before we leave? That +1 hammer. No, I think I'm still going to hang on to the shield for the priest. So the igloo staff will allow us to cast ice shield. Air staff will do air pocket. Infinite charges, I think. Oh no. Oh, I don't remember now. I don't think those have infinite. I think they have like 20 or something. The boulder sticks would allow Severb to do some pretty darn good damage throwing that. But there's also a Book of Ice Shield, which I don't think he has. Yeah, I know he doesn't have it. I'll have to buy it on someone that has space. There we go. Let's have the alchemist use this. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we're ready for the new area. You have to unwind this. That's not right. Jungle vines. We haven't seen this for a while. Okay. There we go. All right, so this is not where we want to go. Jelly clouds. Easy lift up. All right. Hang on for dear life. Should we stop by and see Jasmine? Think I have a reason to? No. Okay. We gotta go upstairs. No, not this way. In here. Let's see. Yeah. Gotta go over here. We don't need this anymore. Yeah, I don't think this works here. I think it's the one past this. Yeah. Trying to remember where I get this key. We're looking for, I think it's the spire key. Yeah. Have it. Trying to remember. Hey, Telespire, welcome in. How are you doing? Says he went to the Stonehenge in the UK and there was an Aldi right next to the Airbnb. It blew your mind. Also, the prices were amazing. That's funny. You're doing well? Glad to hear it. I am doing great. Thanks for asking. I got two people to shout out here. I'm going to shout out Saztam. And then I got to remember to shout out Telspire here in a few minutes. Because it gets... There's a dumb timeout on it. Okay, I'm running through my memory, Trying to figure out where I get this key. It might be upstairs. I don't think I ever did. Gosh, did I ever do the key? The in the king's rooms. Yeah, I had to have got the gold key there. We need. Oh, is that where it's at? No. That's not it. Downstairs in the basement. We found the JR decoder already. There's no key down there. There's just a book. Trying to figure out how it relates in the story. Because up here is going to be the guy that calls for Annie, his previous lover. And he's going to give us the Horn of Souls, which we need. Let me at least go open the door downstairs. Let's go this way. Oh, wow. Really, Telspire? Yeah, it was terrible. Found out about Moody about a week ago, huh? Oh, what's the B in part B-11? So B is because my first attempt failed. Part A, we got party wiped. So if you see part B and then 1, it's like still the same challenge. I'm going to do an Iron Man run on Expert through all 3 games. But it just started a new run. But yeah, it was terrible about Moody. Earthquake? How far did I get? We got to the mines, I believe. We got killed by plants. I thought we got paralyzed. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. All the runs start to run together in my head because I've played this so many times. This is not where I want to be. Let's go use the ruby eyeballs. The only other place I can think of that I haven't opened is there's some chests in here in the wizard's room. And maybe the keys in there. This game still reminds you of Moody, Cody? Yeah. Plants are no joke. Hey DC, welcome in. How are you doing? It says, I wish I had spatial awareness to remember all the maps to the Wizardry Goldie box games. Yeah. This game I have, well, I mean, it helps that I recreated the entire game, you know, in Wizardry 7 engine. I had to do every single square, and then I added all my additional areas too. And I played this game a lot, so I have the entire world in this mapped in my head. I just have to think about it. I have to think about the area I'm in and where things are. But that's the only reason why, DC. Okay, so let's put these in. Whoever has them. Where's the other one? There it is. Monk. Okay, at least we got those out of the way. So yeah, let me go upstairs. We already did this one. Right here where the Hellcat was. I don't think I opened all these. Yeah, there's one left. I wouldn't think it's in this chest, but I don't know for sure. It's the only key I can't think of at the moment. You're taking a 15-minute break before work? All right, DC. Let me see if I can do my shout-outs now again. So I still got shout-out Telespire. There we go. That worked. And then we'll do EC Bueller in a second. Oh, you're very welcome. Okay, well, at least we know what this is. It's fireballs. That's appropriate. There it is. It was the spire key. That's funny. I knew that's the key I needed. I just didn't know where it was at. Okay, we got a book, scroll, 2 potions. Book of Scribe. Okay, so we can get some more scribing on the fighter. He's our scroll user. Let's see where he's at. 63, not bad. Okay, we got 2 potions. Death bombs. Okay. I'll hang on to those if things get rough. And we have a scroll. Let's see what it is. Another Psionic Blast. Nice. Okay, let's go get the Horn of Souls, and then we're in the new area. Spire. Not to be confused with Spade. Okay, black iron spades on the door. Boom boom shakalaka. Okay, I'm not going to read all this because it takes forever. He's talking about Annie. Do you not remember me, Annie? I was a holy man, a pious and revered man. Vowed sanctity for you, sweet Annie, and I am punished. Our daughter, we must hide our little girl. They will come for her. Oh no. She was the devil. So they're talking about Bella's sister, Rebecca. It's a really cool story. It's really disturbing, but cool story. Okay, we got the horn. Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Been hit by a smooth criminal, DC. Where am I going? There we go. It's not the one. Yeah, I got the reference. I don't get many references, but I did get that one. You are mildly excited for the biopic? I'm gonna do this even though they're not casted. I gotta remember to get that on. Let's fireball these. Critical. Okay, now I gotta give a shout out to DC. It should be out. Timeout. There we go. BC says, my cousin is beyond excited. Hang on. For the Michael movie and has been spamming our family chat about it for weeks. Oh, really? And Cody says, I went and saw Iron Lung yesterday. It was really good. I haven't heard about that one. New area. All right. Let's call upon Charon here. Have you any ashes? No. Yes. Okay. That was one of the most challenging things I had to do when recreating this Wizardry 7 engine, was getting him to ferry the party automatically like that without random encounters. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, gotta go here, get the key. So I'll do one more fight here and then we'll probably be done for tonight. Let's get armor plate on and fight the demon guy over here. Should be in here, I think. DC says, really happy for indie type movies getting success and the love they deserve. Yeah, absolutely. It's also going to force Hollywood's hand, which is nice. So they'll be forced to make better stuff. Here he is. Mino Demon. Alright. Let's get a fire shield going. What else do we want to do? Let's create life. And anti-magic. We got 2 young T-Rexes. He didn't cast. He attacked. Even as the dust settles from the dead Mino Demon, a ghostly visage appears. Soul of man once held captive by the curse of the Isle of Minos. He hath released me. Lots of persecution in this world. Believe truth I. True. Studded harbor, maybe an upgrade. Yeah, it's better than leather. Drop this. A Beastmaster. So this can make enemies go insane. Bard can't use it. Probably end up selling it then. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. DC says, I think Bane had my favorite storyline among 6 through 8. Yeah, I agree. It was a fantastic story. All right, guys. Great progress. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.